Me, you got your strap? Then let's talk about it. Let's get it. I was on no beef. No, you know I'm on top of everything, nigga. I come on your street. Yeah, fuck talking, let that metal bang, nigga. I don't squash no beef. No, I was taught to handle everything, nigga. I don't play with no beef. No, running this crib and kill everything living. You hear me? If I want a nigga gone, he a dead man. Say my name on his song, he a dead man. Trying to hop behind your niggas, that's your man's ass. I leave his whole body bloody, call him red man. Hit the club and I'm only punching through bands. Don't get it twisted, bitch. We still got them Scooby Doo vans. Fuck with me, I'm gonna come to where you stand and walk in your house with big shit. Like I'm finna move fingers. Let me say that I don't wanna see you buzz live. Niggas in your backyard and on your front grass. And they don't shoot cribs, they gon' give you one chance. Like nigga, come outside or we gon' come in, boy. I don't sleep on no beef. No. You know I'm on top of everything, nigga. I come on your street. Yeah. Fuck talking, let that metal bang, nigga. I don't squash no beef. No. I was taught to handle everything, nigga. I don't play with no beef. No, running this crib and kill everything living. Yeah. Nigga, this me and these rats, how we gonna go about it? When we whack them shit, Obama probably gonna know about it. Load the chopper, crack the window when we rolling by. Fucking drive by, run them down so we know we got it. Know we drop it, just nigga, you only got it. All this money got me thinking what I hold my rifles. A nigga said we try to squash it, then you know we lying. I told my youngin' grab that rifle, set that boy on fire. Couple niggas used to be with us. We ain't make it to their funeral. They said that we did it. If we make it through this summer, we gonna leave niggas. Like it's all with that, we gonna squeeze niggas fat. I don't sleep on no beef. No, you know I'm on top of everything, nigga. I come on your street. Yeah, fuck talking, let that metal bang, nigga. I don't squash no beef. No, I was taught to handle everything, nigga. I don't play with no beef. No, running this crib and kill everything living. It's on. I see the fear in your face, nigga. And ain't no turning back, I got my mind made, nigga. I chase niggas, eliminate niggas. Tell them make that lemon squeeze ain't for lemonade, nigga. I ain't no hating ass nigga, but I hate niggas. What they gonna do, that doctor ain't got shit to say, niggas. I'm through the city in that range with my thing, nigga. Say my name and get bang, that's on game, nigga. Still putting triggers on the plane, nigga. Stop the people in your city, we ain't playing, nigga. I can see this and feeling what you saying, nigga. Lots of memory, he must have them dead in him. Still went with my cousin with those brains in them. These niggas tweet a lot. These niggas text a lot. What they gonna do when I pull up and make them catch a lot? Blue beam on that chopper. Kamehameha. I throw them Dragon Balls at you like I'm Kakarot. Something through your hood where your crew at. See your whole squad and see like a group text. Hit your dog 20 times. You neck. Squeeze that guy until my trigger finger blue black. I don't sleep on no beef. No, you know I'm on top of everything, nigga. I come on your street. Yeah, fuck talking, let that metal bang, nigga. I don't squash no beef. No, I was taught to handle everything, nigga. I don't play with no beef. No, running this crib and kill everything living.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know I was streaming. Hi, you guys. It's Professional High Priestess. I'm here to do just a proof of chaos real quick, and then I have an update to Rubber Band Wrist. So with the proof of chaos, I just have to say, because of what happened last night, this got started. Okay, so the LAPD officers, they're suing the controller. Controller has control. Controller, like controller. It's just a joke. That's my brother Kenny. He's not a Chinese Filipino. He's a Viet Filipino. So you know that there's gonna be a war and a high priest has been born. So when you see a baby right there, just know that they try to switch Kenny at birth. He was the first one to let switch at birth, and they failed. They failed horribly, and they exposed what they were doing early on. Ooh, I just wanted to say, people are getting fucking hit because they say that they're breaching the contract by not paying them because the police are not getting paid because of what they were doing and what I put online yesterday. I just need you guys to know when I put stuff online, things get cracking quickly, swiftly. Thank you. So now, Fashion Nova, now you know what's missing from your website because Leon went to go look at something and they hacked the computer that he was using at work. Removed. Good. Okay. So I just wanted to say, because of that, they're going to go ahead and they're going to start suing because they're not getting paid. Because everyone found out what they were doing now. Oh, it's the police kidnapping and raping everyone's kids, talking about force of physics, and they're going to play games, and this is how they're going to get coding platform or whatever. I just have to show you guys that I've been put this online. A free money system. It's based off gold. And you just go ahead and you take the etheric weight of gold. So you guys know how I have a gold necklace on my neck. I have a gold necklace on my neck, right? Ooh. I can go ahead and take this gold necklace. All of a sudden, the internet is tearing up. Let me go ahead and open that Azteca world. Let me go poison somebody. Okay, good. When I'm online, I would like 3 high priests to be on standby for ESP with the gun. Thank you. Let me open up this one. Them girl, they just want to take my money. They don't want me to give you nothing. Hey, that's my brother. Hi, brother Pakanganasan. It's a hot. No more Jollibee for now, just because we're going vegan real quick for warfare. That's just it. But Jollibee's fine. We're just going vegan right now for warfare, Igor warfare. It just keeps you light on your feet and keeps you mentally clear so you can start doing things in real time, like hitting holes up that are playing games with this website. Okay, let's get started. And then I'm going to say swear closer. No, I'm not driving to the bay. I'm taking a flight. Fucking stupid. There were 3 white men. They're techies. One of them looked like Brian Armstrong that came to the psych ward that they put me at. It's like a bunch of people getting shuffled in and out. They killed 2 of them there. Their bodies are there being ready to be moved today. You sound stupid. The minute that you put me there, the cartel went fucking bonkers on your ass. And then you have dirty, disgusting bitches that are not making any money because they're playing with plagiarism, getting online and signing me up for stupid ass mailing list and getting caught the fuck up with purple cornbread. Where did you get that in the cartel? You think people are fucking playing with you because that thing is tapped and it's a federal agent doing that, about to get smacked. smacked out of this reality, period. Let me go ahead and I make a copy Azteca World, duplicate. Talking about some you can use my this and this and that to do this and this and that. Why don't you stop sticking your dick in people's fucking kids and figure that out? Since you're so fucking confused in terms of how that keeps on happening and how your semen keeps on ending up in fucking crime scenes. I stuck a world for the girls. Okay, stuck a world for the girls. I'm just gonna name it right there. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Let me see. There's a delay too in terms of the files populating on your desktop and stuff like that because they're playing with the fucking syntax so they can keep playing with fucking child pornography online. Let this be the last day I get online and you start playing with me and starting a bunch of bullshit, bitch. Talking about some you're going to be going here and there and playing with injections and playing with pills. Do you know how many people got fucking murdered for that bullshit that you started? They straight smacked out half of China. By the way, I have a magic. I'm going to save this as a hex or hex. Oh, that's why they, I'm not really Bellatrix Lestrange. I just like got involved with some guy and I thought that maybe he'd want to date me if he saw that I was like starting a bunch of bullshit. You weird ass bitch getting followed everywhere. The shit thrown at you, a bunch of bullshit because you're playing hella games with people's kids. I don't want to hear shit about shit. Close that. There we go. Azteca World upgrade. Done for. Over. I'll let that come to an end. And then there was the electricity. I did that one hotline being Katy, Texas, Dallas, Texas. You know those different environments. This one is for environments. I don't need this one just yet. I need the one for let me upgrade you. Let me see. For the internet. Yeah, I'm playing with my router here. Let me put this one up in here. Sounding woofy. Oh, dirty ass bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? Do you know what the fuck you just showed people in front of all of America? That, oh, it's okay to go bad on you. Because obviously, bitch, you're out of your fucking mind playing like that. Yeah, talking about some white woman with no uterus going to go run around in the hood so they can glamour black men. Bitch, are you stupid? Do you know that these men are on watch with the fucking rifle? Oh, okay. Well, we didn't know that it was going to be like that. Huh? I'm going to call this Router World. Router World Waterworks. So I know which one it is. Right. And then you're playing with the meth addict that's sticking his dick in his fucking daughter for spiritual powers and teaching people that, teaching nonsense and teaching AZF. Oh, I forgot we were doing too much. I forgot you were doing way too fucking much too. Yeah, I'm supposed to be doing a few tutorials about how to do that whole software that Apple's trying to build. The one where you can plug in people's devices and you can go ahead and change up their stuff or get their data or get whatever's ever been on that phone or even on that iCloud account. Or if they factory lock the computer and shit like that, you can open it up. I'm gonna actually do that. It's gonna be $125 for a class. Mm-hmm. I want to do it in person. I just found like a little bit of funds. I like found like a pot of money. I was like, oh God, no, I had this. So I can like travel to two places. to do the class. One is Vegas and one is the Bay. I'll put the dates out. Let's see what you guys want to do. Online, I can do online. You need an Akasha period, but people want the camaraderie and stuff like that, snacks, shit like that. I usually cook for my gatherings. They want all that. They want all that. Yeah, there was one day at that psych ward that they had uh candied potatoes, the cinnamon potatoes, candied yams and shit like that. That's what got me into the dream machine, nothing else. Well, you didn't make it to his funeral, so they said that you did it. Who cares? Starting a bunch of goofy ass nonsense. Fucking retarded ass bitch running around like NCJ's adding and running around with your dirty ass brother that really has no fucking clue. Whoa, how we operate. Because I guess I'm from Hayward, so he thought like, oh, let's go play, and then he got shot at by a nigga from Hayward. A few of them. Just think that just because we're Afghan or we're, thank you, sister, we're about to sit here and play with you, and you're starting a bunch of nonsense. Zero and approval. So those of you guys, that's what they're doing. They're just playing with another chemical. It's just going all the way up. Bitch, go sit your ass down. There's something else that I just became owner of too. Sometimes these flowers are stupid because bitches that were once like attached to them, like, oh, I have this flower and I lost everything. But because I went to go do sex work, or my name is Rena and I'm running my mouth with Jade as if I know what the fuck I'm talking about, the flower started twisting left and right and she lost her force of physics. So she leaves and goes to place, attacking people like, who's going to be the best priestess to take care of me? So I got a new flower this morning. So I said, okay, let me go ahead and I'll take care of you. And you're going to sit your ass down and stop playing with me. Wow. Oh, I told you that they were, well, I didn't know that. Well, make sure you brush your teeth before you start coming on here and playing games. Yeah, that's a blue bear. These are like psychedelic though. That's why I played the song and I got the Care Bear at the same time because now she has a specific type of warfare speech and a specific type of like ESP. Okay. They said that we did it. Right. What's a Scooby Doo van? Oh, you don't know what that is? They got those in Nigeria too. It's called Last Chance. Oh, okay. Thank you. So let me get on here before you destroy the internet. And I was supposed to be doing something with let me upgrade you. Okay. You're sitting and playing with fucking pedophiles and you're playing with me, bitch. You think I'm about to play with you? And you're playing with delusional ass. Oh, and the judge, her name is Maria Cavazaluzzi. Her husband's sleeping with the black woman and she's bad as fuck though. She's like, if Titty was like older and like senseless though, a little bit like whitewashed. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's how yeah, because she's thick. And it's not to make fun of, that's my cousin. Is only just to say that they have gotten something started here because of her image. She's very gorgeous. So she was like, oh, I think that she's severely mentally ill. That's how I got there for 14 days. Because your husband's sleeping with the black woman. They got all of that, bitch. You're gonna find something out about Monday. Oh, it's not a holiday. Friday was a holiday. Oh. Well, I didn't know people knew. Ooh. Oh. Goofy nonsense talking about some you're Korai and you're gonna play on the islands and start a bunch of bullshit. Hex, I'm gonna do bin underscore hex. Yeah, I can do up to 3. I can do because it's for my it really runs a PHP. Let me see PHP. Okay. Okay, cool. Let me upgrade you. So there we go. That's done for now. And look, it's still not on my desktop here. I just saved this on my desktop. I just want you guys to see that. I just opened up this, let me upgrade you, and I changed it. And I said, oh, let me move this. Let me upgrade you. Yeah, you see? It's this one. And it's still not on my desktop because of the way they changed up the syntax to play games. Or a disgusting ass bitch. Everyone's talking about women from like the 40s and 50s and 60s and baby boomers. And now everyone's realizing, now I see what the fuck you've been doing. You've been playing with your clunkless surgeries. Do you think people take you seriously after what they fucking saw? No. That's why the controllers shut down your budget and the Fed said that's fine. Everyone's just not finding out that LAPD, the police officers, are not getting paid. Talking about it's about raises. It's not about raises. They're not getting paid because they're playing with people's kids. They're sticking their dick in people's kids. Go sit your ass down, and you're starting too much shit. So now let's go into our tutorial because now it's, are you done? So I just have a few things to show you guys. That was one of the updates. And there's a few other things I was going to go ahead and show you. Eating goofy nonsense. I found a document about releases from the jail, and it's very current. Okay, here. I need to put 2 lines of code on my router. Okay, I made the file. I need to put it on my router. That's done. I can just do it like that. Approve. I could stick a USB into my router, then plug it into the computer. Let me do that real quick. And then my router, sometimes your router has a phone number associated. You guys can use that too. They don't know that. You can program it like that, and you can text or hex your number that's associated with your what's that thing called? Your router. Okay, cool. Whoa, Osvaldo. No. So now let's look into this. I don't want to even talk about that. Let's just keep on moving with the tutorial. Now they're saying she's doing drugs online. Make sure that you remember that I make this in my kitchen. And when I went to the FBI and I talked about all this, you didn't take me seriously. So you're about to open up a new can of, oh, I forgot about that. Right. You're gonna open up a new can of worms for you really playing a lot of games and getting shot at. And not a single fucking person, not even the EMS, we can't even respond. You don't have insurance. That's all I needed. This cinnamon is for gold. It's for Bitcoin, like for like digital gold. So the lemongrass was so that we can do perfume in all kinds of spirals. And that flower, it's a free form flower. So it's like she runs automation. She's the first ever like automation flower. It's called, I have one of those. They're like on a structure. So there's 8 of them. Oh, you do that. Daisy, she's one. There's another high priestess. Pomfresia, she's one. Ziggy Kwanizai, she's one. Ifitirnir, she's one. A lot of them, there's only 2 more left. And it's me, Daisy, and the other flower. Everyone fell off. Ethiopia, they fell the fuck off. Vietnam, they fell the fuck off. Italy, they fell the fuck off. Garifuna, they fell the fuck off with 3 guaguas. Everyone fell off. I'm the last flower. I'm the original Daisy. So when they say your name is this, it's some of you guys don't know that you're the original one. Oh, I didn't know that. Exactly. So now this is just to get the Celadon in the air so we can start with the coding. So somebody put this online, the recently released list, just so that people can see who's still in jail and who got trafficked and turned it to Cheong. And then they put another thing on here too. Whoa. No. My teeth are not yellow. It's just there's coloring on the side of the camera because they're playing games. Did you see that? Do you see the color tone changing? Because there's a ratchet bitch that's sitting there that's jealous or into something. Pacifica Beauty. Whoa. Whoa. Yikes. After talks of sales, we just had to expose ourselves. They did. Ooh, oh, I remember Pacifica Beauty used to make. It's not the one that I just bought, but they're involved with that company too. Okay, so now you guys know where to go find this. Release this. Okay. I can download this and I put it in the evidence files. Okay. So you guys can go get it on my website. Remember the evidence file where some people are just not going to see this? Fucking idiot. You go to my website. That they took down again when I was down. Okay. I'll go put it up today. All of them, even the hash one. So that's fine. Some people already know how to get there. It's a tech attacks. So this you guys have access to. A lot of people have access to this and they just have it on their computer. This you guys can have tech attacks. I'll put it in the chat box too. And then it says evidence files right here. LAPD collusion. This is part of it. Why they're not getting paid. They have no idea that this has been up here. The police can get hit. Oh, I had no idea. None. No idea that you're running around in a police uniform and you're not getting paid. And you have no job. And everybody knows that. Be careful because something's going to come out. Because I know Daisy brushes her teeth and wash her ass. So something's going to come out with, once again, playing with companies. So something blew up at the feds yesterday. It was some big sloppy ass bitch that looks like an ogre playing with me. Good, that's how I feel about you. Because that's the way I feel about you. That's the way. You're about to sit here and play. Release this. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to put this right in here, okay? It's just going to be general. So there we go. And that's how you guys can get files up in here. Can I make a public one where people can... Ooh. You got a Scooby-Doo van for tonight? I got 8 bitches. It's downtown. 5 of them can hold. 3 of them now. We have to get them ready, prepped. Okay. Yep. You want to play with people's money, so this is how you're going to make it back. Good. So let's keep on going. Good. So let's keep on going. And your family is war criminals from Nicaragua and El Salvador and Guatemala wars. Do you think that I don't know that? And that I didn't teach my students that and that we haven't seen that? There was one time that I went to a place, and now I see why I showed this video. It was like I think it's Mission Neighborhood Family Center. It was like a big nonprofit, and they had an orientation for like when people come to the food bank to come get like, oh, learn about this and that. And I was doing like work about trauma and intergenerational trauma. And I showed like the clip from a specific documentary, and it was talking about politics and trade. And the lady was like, oh, why did she stop it? It's not uninteresting. I saw somebody's face that I know. Do you know that because I showed that documentary, it was like 2015 before I graduated, because I was working. No, it was like 2016, and I did it on my own. They've been able to identify a whole cartel, and that's how 6th and Mission, 16th and Mission, and now 24th and Mission got shut the fuck down for sales because I showed that documentary. And someone's still trying to find out in the cartel who told on us. It's because I showed that documentary. You have no idea. They have your family's face all online. Keep on going. So when you're sitting here playing with me and you're starting hella shit, remember, oops, my daughter can't go to school. She can't work in this field. She can't even get an NPI number. She can't even get a nursing license because of what we did in Nicaragua and playing with aguachiles and everyone's guaguas. Oh, but Junot Diaz can, even after all the chaos that he started. I don't sleep on no beef. Just don't. You started way too much shit. You started too much. So now something's coming up with, oh, I didn't know. Oops. We should have told people, ooh, yeah, my dad did what? Dominican Republic. When did you become from Trinidad? I'm not Trinidadian, I'm from Dominica. What are you talking about? You opened up a can of worms. Oops, so I was just trying to act like I was black because I don't like black women because Offset is. So you open up a big ass can of worms running your mouth and starting hell shit. So let's get up into the tutorial. And you're playing with some goofy ass bitch with no uterus and she smells. And everyone's like, what's that smell? And they're playing with like children and stuff like that. And they don't know that people can smell that. Oh, I thought that, I didn't know that. That's why I wasn't getting dates. People can smell you. They can smell uterus transplants. They can smell the heat from like there's something that they try to like do with the electricity to keep the uterus like going, like the smell of flesh burning. They can smell all that. They can smell that chiong. Ah, wow. Who would have known? Oh, why are you getting portal function still with somebody's birthday? I don't know. I went on Coinbase to do my verification. Why are you getting portal functions? Thank you. That's enough. So you guys, for this rubber band wrist, let's go into the tutorial. Now they said that you can get cards, any of your old cards that are deactivated. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick one right here, just to have like the sequence that this one I can use. Oh, be careful starting shit. It's like one for like an old it's like an old gift card like the you can use two gift companies for the reloadable debit card. You can go buy one. It doesn't have to have money on it to do this rubber band wrist, but you need a debit card. Credit card, unless it's secured. Okay, good. Something's still going on. Let me see three. It's the flower. She's wants to say that she wants she's one of them. That's one of her children. She wants to play there, but I'm not letting her play because you come into my house and then you bring nonsense here. This is it. Sueña que sueña. Oh. Oh.
No elegiste tener una rodilla traicionera. Las alergias de tu mamá.
You're so happy I like Spanish music and that calms me down. La 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 la.
Ni llamarte
La,
Juanita,
la.
ni tener juanetes.
This man is not Spanish. He's actually Middle Eastern. He doesn't know that.
No elegiste la picazón en tus codos.
This is a good thing though. I want you guys to pay attention to how the internet is breaking and shuffling because three of you guys just went on your crypto account. I want you to do three things. I want you to do one successful swap into Bitcoin or Ethereum. Okay. I want you to do one conversion. It's like swap, right? That's what I'm talking about. I want you to do a sell. So I'm going to sell this Ether to USD. I want you to do that, or you can convert. But it needs to be one to Ether or Bitcoin and then one to USD. And then I want you to go online and I want you to capture a successful transaction. I did Afterpay. So that was like the best one online. I was like, oh, let me just do this right now. I didn't know that I like broke the internet doing that. I want you to go ahead and you're going to go like this as it's loading. Whoa. And I want you to copy all that code. You're going to save that. I'm going to show you how to edit the brackets. It's like out of each one, you need 3 sets of 5. 3 sets of 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, right? Tiffany, okay. She's back to cooking pork again. Like, oh, okay. So let's get started. Equation and an Ordinary operator. Because people don't know that Seminole is not just Seminole. There's different types of Seminoles. So if you're Igbo, you're a Seminole. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why there's a type of ogbono that tastes like cinnamon. Just shut the fuck up and stop starting shit, bitch. You're doing a lot of nonsense. I'm not really into it. I'm not really here for it. I'm not. This tutorial, if you guys want me to do it again, I can for like 125 too. I'm only taking like maximum for each class 10 people, and I weed people out of my classes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the sign-up sheet and let people know I'm doing these coding classes. I'm gonna like put like 3 different like tutorials, get into anything, internet anywhere. For those of you guys who are ready to go, who your kids are not getting switched at birth, and hey, Daisy Q, wait on that because my cousin's about to have a baby. She's the 313, Kenny, and I don't want them to like start playing with me or my cousin because we're doing this free internet thing. Just give me a few weeks, right? We're gonna start putting classes out so you guys can learn. 125 is nothing to get like personal time with the high priestess. We do Q&A, and those of you guys who've taken my classes, I stop in between. We always like meet everyone where they are at. So you never get left behind or lost in the class. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do another. I want to do a class for like nurses. I want to do a certification, like, oh, I took this class before this blew up, so I'm fine with my nursing credentials. I wasn't giving people all kinds of like building materials and shit like that when Daisy was talking about that online. I took the class. I'm gonna do 3 classes. It's 3 classes actually, and then I'm gonna do actually 4 classes on toxicology for the beauty businesses. 10 people each, and each class is 125. 2 are 125, and one is 200. Okay, and max, I'll do 15 max. Because some people are like, oh, I can't get into this class. I'm busy, I'm working. I'll give you 2 weeks ahead of time. I always record it. You get like a Google Drive filled with documents and information. Everything is there ready for you. That was her doing that bullshit. Okay, good. Let's keep on going. So when it's slow like that, good. We just got a lot. Good. I see 8 confirmations. Good. And just save it on your text file. Save it right here. You don't want to save it online. Don't save it on the internet. No, 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 no. You can save it as a .html. Like if you can do that real quick and like just save as a .html, like in between, it's in between though. That's why that's not really gonna work. You want to go view page source, and that's HTML right there. I already did mine. And you're gonna time loops the internet, and this is how you're gonna have a confirmation for any transaction on the internet. It doesn't matter what you're doing, how much money you're moving, you always have a confirmation. And then you're gonna get your card number. You're gonna get your card, and I'm gonna just show you guys how to format your cards, okay? That's really just it. That was it. I just have to show those documents and then show this. You have some filthy ass Asian man sitting there in a pot of feces, stinking and smelling with the body of a child in there, talking about some they're getting spiritual powers off the feces of a Oaxaca child or a Tenochtitlan child, and you guys think people take you seriously. And I'm saying these things and people are seeing it all around because didn't something just happen in LA with the woman's body and her torso and her head is missing? And somebody said, oh, they told us to do this, and they reported it. And the family, they play with the TV, they make movies and shows and shit like that. And that SAG-AFTRA, they reported him. So everyone knows that what I'm saying is true on here because I said something about Law and Order and 3 episodes, and that got the mayor of New York hit back over. So are we tripping or not? Thank you. That was more than enough to get something going on the internet. I want to know what's going on. Okay.
Más vale terminar aquí lo nuestro y evitarnos el dolor. De ver cómo se arruinan nuestras vidas porque ya no hay comprensión. Los días para mí desde hoy comienzan como tiernas y otra vez. Te doy las gracias.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that somebody was alerted. And then also too, do you notice what I put online? Do you know that they've been going out, citizens arresting people and saying, oh, you have to go to mental health jail, and oh, I don't have credentials and I'm using somebody else's NPI number. Do you know what I just exposed on here? Do you know how cracking it's about to get in the cartel just tonight? Just period. You're gonna find out. Okay, so now depending on what company you have or whatever card you're using, right? So let's say, for instance, you use Green Dot. That's one of the companies you guys can use. Okay, I was thinking it was that one. Green Dot, okay. And this is the power of watching something for 4 years go on, not getting involved, and now you can get benefits. Literally. Oh, something about Social Security disability income is going to come up for a lot of you guys. Getting stalked by the California Endowment, you don't know you can get access to that. Make a copy of everything. They fired me because I reported her. That's a type of disability. Then they tried to take me to this place. They said that this female that was beefing with my baby daddy was supposed to be giving me pills. There's some other sloppy bitch there that's starting shit with red hair, and her family is also involved in this. I'm actually, we escaped from Arab land, Persia, or Pakistan, and we came to play in Spanish land. Ooh, because we were playing with the Russians and the Ottomans. Green Dot. You want to get an image of the card. No, Chime, nope, they've closed that. Nope. Cash App, banks, no. You want to get an image of the card, what it looks like, the back of it. Ah, okay. And that's how you have to, like this, you have to get this format. And you have to type up this exact format. You see? Your name, you don't need a name. Just that's it. That's exactly how you're going to type it up, right? So let's say, for instance, I'm using green dot. Test. You have to record card. Exactly as the image, colored and converted, 5 lines of code. You're going to get 5 lines of code attached. You're going to get one for confirmation, confirm payment, confirm sale, confirm. You could use stake as like, oh, I want to go on there and like copy from that website because you guys join that account anyways. Yeah, you can do that. Okay, good. I'm just making spirals on my computer. Sent. So you guys can smell bodies all day. The bodies that you guys are racking up. And there's like some entity. There's like some type of like, it's not a leech. It's something from space because you guys are killing all those kids. Their body released one of those. And it's running around now. And it's a public health issue. Because one of them can infect an entire planet. And I took it off the planet and you brought it back. So now you can have it en masse. I own that one too. She wants to work with me. Just like the squirrel that's like in everyone's stomach. And the mice. People are like bleeding out mice in their period and they're pooping out mice because I'm putting it in your stomach. You want to play with kids? Good. Confirm swap. I did a confirmation of a swap from Ripple to Bitcoin. I did Ripple to BTC. That's better. And then I did one from Ripple to ETH. And then I did a sale. Confirm payment, I did this one. But if to confirm sale, if you get a payment, like you can do a confirm of sale, like, oh, I confirm that I gave you this much. I'm confirming that I gave you this much, or I'm confirming that you're going to get this much, confirming a sale, right? The energy of confirmation. You don't need to do this twice. You can get confirmed payment and change 4 brackets. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get 5 lines of code from here. I'm going to show you guys where the code is going to be, right? So this is like where I got from the chemical exchange. Look at this, UTF-8, all this for Fashion Nova. This was for my Afterpay. I said, let me just use Afterpay real quick and see what this does. It's going to start up here. You're going to take 5 lines of code. You're going to take this, the head, and it's going to stop when you see a certain bracket. This is right here. This is and then you're gonna get all this, right? Okay, and then you're gonna paste this, right under the card, attached to the card. The card is gonna have its own like 5 lines of code, right? So you're gonna do your 5 lines. I'm gonna say example given. Okay, and then what you guys are going to do, it's a free money system. It doesn't work unless you have like a specific database of gold or some other metal or thing that they were blasting into your energy field. So because they were doing that goofy, stupid, delusional fucking nonsense, playing with cinnamon too. Remember, cinnamon has an element of gold. Copper does too, right? And they were tying you to the electrical current of the planet and tying you to PG&E and tying you to Southern California Electric. Now you have a bunch of gold in your energy field, or you're a gold soul, or you're Santi Gold. You better watch out, run for cover. Right. So now, well, now actually, you guys can go ahead and you're going to go ahead and do that 5 lines of code. Just say for confirm payment, Mine's is pretty dope because I said confirm payment and it's in 4. So I got a confirmation for 4 payments. So then I can say, oh, I can get this payment for this level of gold. And then, oh, this has copper in it too and some cinnamon. Or papa, we got a bunch of good luck. So we have equations in the shared space. So those are actually, right? So you could take, I'm going to take 4 equations, so put this on my necklace. And then, oh, I have like 5 payments I can get from this. But let's say I want to put all my payments all in one. You can do that. Then I say, oh, I have another level of equations I can play with because I earned this point because we jumped that bitch in South Central. Okay. Okay, Shay Shay. Okay. This is fun. It's like Harry Potter and hood shit. And MySpace when it first started before we was twerking and I had to get a job. It's okay, sis. Use that reputation defender. There's a really good one that somebody was blasting out in here. They got everything offline. Here, I'm going to repeat it for you and show you the image. You can Google it. It's like the top one. Yeah. Whoa. You're black? Oh, you're a nigger bitch? This is gold. All this. After talks about Aisha skincare product, and you're talking about she went to go get in vitro because you went to go play with her kids, you can go ahead and use your skin too. Just type in your name. I'm going to sell myself. Now you're really hoeing. Oh, a few bitches that have melanin, that's been done. If you were in this involved in any way, shape, or form in 2019, you've been done. So it's unfortunate. But they can just go do other sales. It's not as much, brother. It's okay. Brother, it's okay. I was looking for something more in my life. I thought that I could make more money if I do. But you're melanated. So now you can use yours. Love yours, right? So now you're going to go ahead and just on site. It's on site. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to put those 5 lines of code. You're going to put them here, specifically the card, and then you're going to put the 5 lines of code, okay? And then you're going to like color code each 5 lines of code. So one set is going to be 1. The 5 lines of code 3 times. Sorry, the 5 lines of code in 3. I only have 5 lines of code 3 times because I have these 3 different ones because I'm doing different things. I'm doing stuff like where I can like give governments money and stuff like that. So I needed a bigger one. That's why I needed the afterpay. Like, oh, okay, we can do so 1 government, Philippines. We can do 4. I can do 4 payments at a time. I can do multiple payments a day, but I can do your healthcare system. You guys have different payments systems. Okay, I can do this hospital, this clinic network, and the school, and then the church. That's just 1 payment, and then I can come back again and again. That's like kind of how like I'm doing because it's like Bursar. It's like you learn this in like administration. Different like better funding streams, ways to distribute money so that you're not creating cracks and holes in the system so that you leave a bunch of people homeless or without funding, and then you create like what you have now with 10 cities and Martha going in and out of tents and snatching people's kids when they're sleeping so she can finger 6 and 7 and 8 and 9-year-olds and say that that's not true. They wanted this. Oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm just checking on the community. We funded them. You have a restraining order from coming out to 10 cities. Please leave. Good. I'm not afraid of you at all. You should be afraid of me with what I know. And that smell that's about to be in your mouth and in your body all day. She wants me to kill like 3 of them on her structure. It's like a few of her kids that didn't listen. Sarsaparilla, this one, she died. Talking about some, oh, you're going to be coming back as this. Why would you even be in that type of psychedelic state? Ask her why she opened up that portal. Good. That's why you get hit up in space. So then she just she gotta, that's how they are. Yeah, they put her image online with the big flower. This is what they look like. Oh, that's, you should never, there's an image. It's like one of these old-timey images. Somebody painted it. You're not supposed to like do stuff like that. Where their whole image is a flower. Yeah, you're not supposed to show that type of stuff. That's from space. That image is from space and they cursed the internet because of that. But I found it. She was like, oh, at least she knows not my image. Good. Cinnamon has a leaf and a flower, so it's a flower in her leaf. And that's just her bark. We're only getting one part of the why is this like this? They want to know why the planet is all torn up. Okay. Questions. I have one. So when you go ahead and you do this and then you save that, you're gonna test, right? So some of these are old cards. Try the withdrawal, and then you go to the store and you test. And that's why you're gonna open up this right here, the cinnamon one. This is just for me, but you're gonna put a speech. You don't need this. This is for something else that I'm doing for the governments. That's what I'm doing for governments and for the app that I'm building. So let's say, for instance, you just doing it individually for your family. It doesn't work on EBT. That one works. This one works. So let's say, for instance, you're going to do that. You're going to open 3 lines of code. Right, that you were going to be fingering people's kids and running around with Martha, and that's what? And yeah, your family's wanted in several countries for war crimes, and you just put yourself on a big ass list by uploading yourself and playing with people with sound technology and reaffirming while they're taking you, picking you up, and putting you in jails, just like you guys did to Omar, Mildred's son, and then you deported him after you guys started all that bullshit. Open 3 lines of code. Right? So you saw me 5 lines of code. Boom, 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 boom. So the first line of code, you guys are gonna know what colors. That's you guys have to come to the class for that exclusive step. So you have to recolor. And change end brackets. Filthy white, piece of. Filthy white, your clunkla. Filthy white, no uterus. I don't know what a nigger is. It's supposed to be a black person that's a what? Because I don't see degeneracy in me. And an ape is supposed to be, well, your definition of an ape, right? Because an ape is a white man or a white woman that has sex with their mother and father, and their DNA spells out ape. Because there's a misfolding in the protein. I don't see any degeneracy here. I see a bunch of white people running around playing with people's kids, though. That's degeneracy. I see an ape right there in you. You got a friend in me. That's one of the movies that he was on. Because she was playing with Google and Gabe. Okay. That's why she thought she was succulent, because she gave their family money. Oh, they made movies and stuff like that. Oh, just Toy Story and a few others. That's how you get victim of a crime, playing with goofy ass bitches that have no hair. Open 3 lines of code. Good. Good. And this is, you can also use this to block people's credit cards, play in their bank account, all of that. So you don't need her name, her bank account card, or none of that. Just go ahead and block her card. Good. So you're gonna get those 3 lines of code, and that gets you access to anything, right? And then you know where in mine it's just like Fashion Nova. You don't need to worry about that because you're gonna put. Remember, you're gonna put a code. So when the octopus sees the Fashion Nova, it says any website, anybody, right? Just like Baby said, I'm firing at everybody. You can say any or everybody, because anybody is not the same as everybody, right? Remember that teacher? We'll get a thesaurus then. That's the one playing in your hood right now, starting shit. Yep, playing with people's MPI numbers, starting a bunch of bullshit. Good. If you have an MPI number, you can for sure go out and get started. That's why I said you need a group of 4. It's going to be a nonprofit. It is in 4 states to citizens arrest police officers and people that are playing in the community. Good. So while Crystal was having sex with her dad and playing games and starting a bunch of shit, people were getting organized and active on her ass. Good. Sounds like a fair trade to me. A fair trade. A fair trade. Fair trade. Fair. Fair. I'm convinced. I've been doing better ever since. So let me know when you're ready to explain to people why is this still going on? Because you're about to get a bunch of people are about to get a bunch of fucking phone calls. You guys have no idea who's watching my channel and what they have to go through every day to edit my channel to play games. Okay. Okay. One more other question. How? Okay. That's from somebody that doesn't matter. A good person, no questions, everyone's on it. Let's see, a show of hands. My higher self in regards to a class, that's a good idea. We want to do it in person though. We can use Colette Winlock. Colette Winlock, she has a building, HHREC. We can use HHREC. Why would I use United Roots? Somebody went to go send an email talking about Daisy's doing classes here, coding classes, so they can get funding. What are you talking about? I live in LA. Oh, okay, I thought we were cool. Why the fuck would we be cool, bitch? And you're like lighting up half of Richmond and you're starting hella shit and like trafficking students and like you don't even have your credentials anymore because you want to go run your mouth about me and you're playing with Nakia and starting hella shit in her life. I'm talking about Miss Nakia, the goddess crowns, because her ex is a Hanifi and they planned it. Rosalind was involved too in the Hanifi rituals and all right, you guys. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and get started today. All right. So let me know if you guys need any help. I'm gonna go get started today on a few things. Getting certain things online to sell. Somebody wanted to buy a certain table in my house. You guys get first dibs. Putting stuff on sale. All of that. I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna sell my art cart too. It's pretty nice. It's like 20 bucks. I got it from Michael's for 40 though. So if you want it, you guys better get first dibs when I get on Facebook Marketplace. Or if you don't want to go on Facebook Marketplace, you can go on Facebook Marketplace. You could just contact me on there and text me on my phone once you see it, or I'll show it on my YouTube and be like, oh, this is how we're gonna meet in the cartel now. Because some of you guys owe me money and that's why you're not getting good luck. Okay, because you owe me. I did my job in the cartel, you have to do yours. Some of this is not gonna work for you guys. You have to pay your dues in the cartel. You have to tithe. That's you see what I'm doing. The cartel, like they ran game on people when I went down. So I got out and look what I did. And that's community. Okay. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do it here is good. When you get this green dot, you can buy it, right? But you want to do a load, like add money to it, like a conversion. You can capture that too. I'm going to do that with Chime. I'm going to go from one bank account and I'm going to convert. I'm going to like do a transfer to another bank account and I'm going to capture that. And that bank account is Truist Bank. And because they put so many holes in Truist Bank, that's done. You can do it for any bank if you do it for Truist. That's actually the best bank to do it at, though. Because Kamala Harris put so many holes in Truist Bank, laundering $8,000 out of my bank account. Right, like she's not a broke bitch. All right, you guys. So let me go ahead and that's gonna be my next thing. That's just for like wire transfer. If I wanted to turn these confirming a payment or confirm a sale, I just change the brackets at the end, and that's done. And then I could just open up something and just put one line and say, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then boom, 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 boom. This already exists online, and that's just it's like something where you just keep on running a loop. You keep running a loop, like a Boolean loop. Like, oh, it's still loading. It's like when you're streaming online, which is the same exact concept. So the concept of streaming, which I can go and take right now. Look. Hmm. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me just refresh this so I can get the current timestamp. And then there's like 2 lines of code that I'm going to show you guys, and then you guys can go ahead and take this and you can attach that, and then you can have something going where if you don't have Truist, you don't have to open a bank account. Don't do all that. And you just go ahead right here. Here we go. Here we go. Let me just refresh this so I can get the current timestamp. And then another thing that they're doing too is while talking, they're putting things in and out and in between. Her name is this is her, the judge. Oh, so it's a bunch of disgusting white women, a bunch of disgusting delusional white women. If you're a judge, why are you doing private practice? Oh, I see what's going on here, Daisy. Thank you. With my body screenshotted on her phone and photos of my naked body online. She's been the one posting it. Okay, dope. And I like that it has like the syntax highlighting because it is JavaScript. Yes, this is one of them. You can say hey herb and open this up. Right, opens up. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 12 lines. Mm-hmm. 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 This is gonna be included. Okay, thank you. So that's how you do it. All right, when you're playing with disgusting, filthy, delusional assholes like this that play with Martha, and now everyone knows why everyone's kids have been going missing for years. Because now that's how they get spy at work and start a bunch of shit. She's not a real judge. She's not a real judge. It's not legal to be in private practice and be a judge at the same time. And she just did 2 cases. You can't do that. Right. Yeah, and his DNA is at the scene of a crime. Right, with 3 little kids that got found like in like a storage unit, in a storage room. There's like a restaurant. Let me see. There's like I think it's like Melrose Boulevard or Santa Monica Boulevard. It's like one of those Santa Monica or Melrose. There's a bus stop there. It's like an old Spanish restaurant. That's where they found the bodies because somebody ran up in there and they found those kids. Right. Be careful because her whole docket is getting reviewed right now. We see. Thank you. Just remember that I have a restraining order on you. Thank you. Okay, you guys, let's get started. All right. Michael, yeah, you're definitely eligible to use the system. All right. Okay. So I need to show you guys where you guys go. You're going to start here and go all the way till you see this. This is like the next one. You're going to stop. And it's going to have like a YouTube link, like, oh, to keep on going and da 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 da. All this, Favicon. You don't need to worry about any of that. You don't need to worry about any of that because you're only getting a specific like line, like function. You're only getting specific functions. So it's gonna act like as if it's repopulating like and streaming a YouTube video. You don't need to worry about that. And because I'm using Zoom, there's like another added line of code that you'll be able to find. That's why I like this one with the syntax difference. Right, and you sound hella stupid. Okay, Okay, people know now what this is about. You have no fucking clue. You put yourself in generational poverty just by speaking to me, let alone starting all this bullshit. Do you think that your kids are ever going to get anything? And let alone your grandkids? And they're here watching this and they're screaming and crying. Why are you involved in stuff like that? I don't see a dirty black bitch, but I see a dirty, filthy white bitch. And they're mad that their husband's sticking their dick in a fucking white in a fucking badass black bitch ass, a fat ass. That's what I see if you want to be cussing and running your mouth on TV. I'm sorry, on YouTube. And they're all their laptops and phones and computers is tapped. So you're gonna see something in the next 2 weeks. Well, all at once they all get arrested and that's done. They're planning it. She's one of the last ones to expose herself because why would you be a mental health judge and then you're doing DUI cases and shit like that with people's NPI numbers getting put in between? Thank you. Sick, delusional, disgusting, decrepit ass bitch. Right. She like opened up her legs to a 14-year-old black boy. He like threw up and she got hella mad and had his sister killed. Okay, that's so we're done. So that's all we're gonna be doing for today. I don't need to save it. That's fine. I'll go ahead and stop that. So that's what you guys go ahead and need, and then that's what all you need to do. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting this out for the tutorial, the class 125. You guys can have like a bunch of people on there, like, oh, let's say for instance, like, hey Queen, it's just me. Like, let's say for instance, you want to for your family. If you guys have the Akasha, you guys are fine. You can come, right? Like, okay, we're gonna put our money together and come. That's 100% fine. I know that that stuff goes on. Let's say for instance, we're all gonna get on there and then watch this Akasha. That's fine. You can do that too. I don't know why you think that you're getting something when you're paying attention to a bunch of poison getting thrown at you because you're playing with some fat, nasty, filthy ass bitch in the court and some filthy, disgusting, delusional Latin, not Spanish, white woman running around fingering people's kids because she just wants to prove that it's okay to be gay. No one said that it's not. Why are you so hell bent on everyone being gay if you're comfortable with yourself?